When Euphoria first got the #1 spot on Netflix's trending list, many viewers jumped to watch the show immediately. Even though the first 2 seasons were highly addictive and binge-worthy, the finale wasn't able to satisfy its hardcore fans. Some fans are eager to see the aftermath of the thrilling scene at Fez's place, and others want to explore more dark themes that we keep seeing in this trending show. Are you wondering what will happen next on Euphoria? Here's a list of the top fan predictions about what we can expect in Season 3. First, we will learn more about Kat. We already know that Kat started being a cam girl to get fast money. By the end of Season 2, we watched Kat's perception of men change drastically. Not only that, but we also saw how she's slowly losing all romantic feelings for Ethan, a perfectly lovable boyfriend. Fans predict that Season 3 might tell us more about Kat's cam girl career and some mysterious characters that we saw earlier. In her most recent webcam experience, some man was trying to boss around Kat instead of her being the aggressor as usual. Who was that man? Why was he bossing Kat around? Since Kat is definitely too young to be doing cam work, fans predict that there will be a lot more insight into what she's doing in the upcoming season. Next, we might figure out where McKay is. We can all agree that Cassie and McKay's relationship was far out of the ordinary. Owing to their traumatic experiences, there is not much left that could hurt the young lovers. After McKay was sexually assaulted by a group of frat boys, Cassie was too confused to comfort him properly. There's no denying that most fans were filled with trauma when we saw McKay roughly handling Cassie later that evening. Maybe it was Cassie's way to make him feel like he was in control again. Sexual assault and Cassie's abortion decision were certainly too much to handle for the couple. Fans are now wondering where McKay disappeared to, since we barely saw him in Season 2. We might finally get some closure on what happened to McKay in Season 3. Will Nate finally see some consequences? If there's one thing that every Euphoria fan wants to see in Season 3, it's to have Nate face consequences for his messed up actions. So far, we've seen Nate get away with almost everything, from blackmailing Jules and choking Maddie to nearly beating a college student to death and playing Russian roulette with Maddie. Fans have always pointed out that Nate's abusive and dangerous nature looks terrifying. However, the end of Season 2 did give some explanation as to why Nate might be acting this way. Watching his father's tapes of physical assault probably took a toll on his own mental health. In any case, fans predict that Season 3 might show Nate paying the price for his wrongdoings. As he should. Some fans also want to see Nate seek professional help in the upcoming season to unpack his traumatic past. Will Fez and Ashtray survive? The shootout scene at Fez's house left all Euphoria fans in shock. Fez took a bullet to his stomach, but was very much alive as he was being carried out of the house. During this fiasco, Fez missed Lexi's play, which caused trouble in their budding relationship. One of the most popular fan predictions for Euphoria Season 3 is that Fez will make it out alive. Once Lexi finds out why he missed her plays, it should be easy for her to forgive him and finally pursue a proper relationship. However, one character that we may not see returning in Season 3 is Ashtray. After he killed both Mouse and Custer, it only makes sense for Ashtray to be killed off too. However, fans never got to see his body taking a bullet, which creates a lot of confusion about what to expect in the next season. If Ashtray is actually dead, like fans have predicted, then Fez would not be blamed for 2 murders in his house. We're all hoping that Fez survives and takes this second chance to quit the drug-dealing game for good. Up next, Maddie's boss might make a move. Fans never got to see more of the chemistry between Maddie and her boss, Samantha. Even though Maddie simply babysits Samantha's son, there seems to be more to this story. After all, Samantha is an older, successful woman who lives alone in her huge mansion. Almost every interaction between Samantha and Maddie looks like casual flirting to us. The steamy hot tub scene did show us that the two women were quite interested in each other. Samantha often watches Maddie get dressed and undressed through the hidden cameras in her closet. Even though Maddie usually tries on her clothes, Samantha doesn't seem bothered by it at all. If the show creators were trying to drop hints of a mutual romantic interest here, then fans are definitely picking up on it. Many fans are predicting to see more action between Maddie and Samantha in Season 3. Next, Rue might be sober all season. Rue's drug addiction has potentially ruined her life in most of Season 2. However, fans on Reddit claimed that Season 3 would be Rue's sober season. Finally, seeing Rue get sober is something that all Euphoria fans are eager to see. It could signify great character development and give her some sense of meaning in life. While we don't know much about how and why Rue would go sober entirely, there are many fan theories around the subject. Some viewers said that if they saw another season of Rue with grappling addiction, they might as well get bored of Euphoria entirely. However, other fans are persistent that the Season 2 finale already hinted at another season full of addiction. Rue's last narration of the season was, "I stayed clean for the rest of the school year. I wish I could say that was a decision I made." Some fans continued speculating whether Rue has been narrating the story from beyond the grave, which only means that there is more of her addiction story than we know. Now, the story of Rue and Jules is over. There have been many couples on Euphoria, but Rue and Jules have always been a fan favorite. However, fan predictions now claim that their love story is finally over. For Rue and Jules to become self-sufficient and actually experience some character development, it's important for them to go their own ways in Season 3. After Jules found out that Rue had been lying to her about being sober, it's not easy for them to trust each other again. Instead of going back to depending on each other for self-worth, fans claim that the most ideal situation would be to let them live their own lives in Season 3. Unfortunately, it might be difficult for Rue to battle her addiction without Jules' support, though. While fans wish to see these two characters grow independently, we might just watch Rue struggle with addiction all over again. Next, it might be time for redemption. In Season 2, we saw almost every character make the worst decisions. Cassie and Nate's relationship suffered, and Rue got herself in big trouble due to her addiction. Fans say that they've seen enough of the drama and chaos between characters on Euphoria. While the show only got popular due to its intensely dark themes, fans are now hopeful for a more positive vibe in Season 3. Since most of Season 2 went down a dark path, some fans are speculating that Season 3 might finally be the season of redemption. We might see characters owning up to their mistakes, making amends, or suffering the consequences for their actions. Hint, Nate. There's a lot of room for growth for every character on Euphoria, and it might be time to explore a different storyline. Lastly, Season 3 could be the end of Euphoria. The future of Euphoria is still unclear. While Euphoria was renewed for a third season on February 4th, 2022, nobody knows whether HBO will continue the show for a fourth and fifth season. However, fans don't seem too excited about Euphoria continuing after Season 3. One Reddit user even said that they don't want Euphoria to become another long-running show that ends up being low quality. So far, fans have enjoyed their fair share of the dark drama in Euphoria. Since the teenage cast is actually played by actors who are 24 or 25 years old now, it wouldn't be realistic for them to continue. After a very long gap between the first and second seasons of Euphoria, it does sound appropriate to call it off after Season 3. However, some fans have other theories. HBO has a history of switching out the entire main cast of characters every few seasons on some of their top trending shows, and fans think they might do the same with Euphoria. Would you still watch Euphoria with an entirely new cast? That's a debate for another day. That's a wrap for this video. What are your theories for Euphoria Season 3? Do you think Season 3 should be the last for Euphoria? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.